This conference will now be recorded.
All right, good afternoon and welcome to this special Clear Lines training session. I am your host, Kipp Cohen. It is Thursday, the 25th of October, and wanted to spend this next roughly hour just kind of stepping you through the Clear Lines for Medved Trader and how to kind of get things set up. I know several of y'all are watching and been using the platform for a while, so a lot of this will be repetitive, but for anybody that is new to Clear Lines or has not set up their platform, their Medved Trader platform, this should be pretty informative for you. Now, when those of you that are utilizing the Clear Lines, as you know, Clear Lines runs on the Medved Trader platform. And when you start up your platform, it's probably going to take you initially to this layout, which is their basic layout, the Medved layout. And I have built two custom layouts that are posted in the layout library. So from anywhere where you can see file, sort of like up here, if you click on layout library, if you have subscribed to Clear Lines, you're going to see Clear Lines for active trading and Clear Lines for swing position trading. If you click on this, either one of these, and I'm just going to pick the swing position, it should automatically open up the layout and it should fit to your monitor, your screen resolution. It is supposed to do that unless you have some crazy resolution, okay? It should fit to that resolution. And by the way, if you do have a question, you can enter it in the chat box. You can write me into the chat box, okay? If you have a specific question. So this will give you the basic layout. So now let me explain with the Medved platform. There are two types of charts. There's a historical chart and there is an intraday chart. The intraday chart will be where your minutes are located. So like here, it says a 130 minute. This is a 60, a 30, a 10, and a 2. Those are considered intraday charts. And then we have the historical charts, which are your daily, your weekly, and your monthly, your long, your mid, and your short. The two layouts that I pre-built are basically geared towards the wise trade user that wants to see 8 layouts. Now, you don't necessarily have to go with these layouts. As a matter of fact, I don't really use these layouts much anymore, but they are available to you as a base starting point, okay? There's a couple things about Medved that you need to understand. So there are settings that have to do with basically how things run, and then there are layouts, and the layouts are separate from the settings. The layout is how you set up your screen. If you have multiple monitors, by the way, you can set up your Medved to run on multiple screens. The thing that's important is once you've laid it out on multiple screens, you need to save that layout so that it knows to go back to the same setting. If you don't save it, it won't go back to what you just did. So if you lay some things on 2 different monitors and you don't save it, it won't come back to 2 monitors. Okay. So once you've opened up this layout, you'll still need to save it. Okay. Just because you pull it from the library doesn't necessarily save it. So you'll actually need to go and click Save Layout right here, and then you type in whatever you want to call it. So like this is the swing position layout, okay? which is basically this layout right here. Clear lines for swing position. Okay, so you would, or you can name it whatever you want. Swing and position layout. Okay. Anytime you change or update a layout, you want to save it. By change it, I mean change the where the chart lies, where the size of the windows are. Those are the changes you will have to save the layout for. All right. I'm not going to save mine, but that if you did that, you would just click that and save it. Okay. So you can move these windows around. Okay. You can move them and put them in different places. If you accidentally close a window and you're obviously like, well, darn it, how do I get that back? You can always go back and reload the layout that you just created. So this would be the clear line swing or position, or if I go back to the layout library, I can go back to the swing position and then boom, I've got my layouts again. Whoops, where did my indexes go? Why is it not showing? I have to figure that one out in a minute. So again, if you lose a window, you can always, if you accidentally close one, because you won't be able to get it back once you close it, you can always reopen the layout. Or if you accidentally close, like that's one of my historical charts, I can also just go right here to main, click where it says new chart and go same as this chart. Then I can move this right into this location. And obviously, and then I have to change the time frame from weekly to daily. Now you'll notice that I have a quick access toolbar that you may or may not have, depending if you're just setting up. So the quick access toolbar is something I like to use. To get to it, it is actually up on, hold on. Normally it's going to be up here at the top, okay? Your quick access toolbar is at the top. And you can add things to the quick access toolbar. So my quick access toolbar, I like to see it below the ribbon, okay? Which is right here. This is the ribbon. I want to see it below the ribbon. Okay, you guys with me? You lost yet? There are a bunch of different layouts. I'm sorry, there are a bunch of different ways that you can lay out your chart screen. So most of the settings you'll see, like periods, if you right click, you can add these to your quick access toolbar. I've already done that. So you'll notice my quick access toolbar has Fibonacci on it. It has the primary chart hide, which is the candlestick. It's got the flatten trade button, the buy sell button, the reverse, the frequency, and the periods, as well as to be able to draw a line. I'm gonna expand one chart. So if you click the maximize button, this will give you the full view of one chart. Okay, so box to center. So anytime you want to blow up one box, it's the middle maximize, and then you want to bring it back down into your chart, restore down. All right, maximize, restore down. When I maximize, you'll see more clearly everything that I have on my bar. And again, pretty much any of the tools that you see, you can add to the quick access toolbar. So if you want to add, if you want to add or remove pretty much anything, you can do that from add or remove it to the quick access toolbar. Any one of the buttons, if you just right click over any button, if you see add to quick access toolbar, you'll be able to add that account view, buy, sell bid, trade settings, anything that you can right click if you right click over anything, just about will allow you to add it to the quick access toolbar. One of the things I know you can't do is you can't do the custom. You can't add custom timeframes to the quick access toolbar. Okay, so a couple things when you're first setting up, and for some reason I'm not seeing my indexes. Oh, I've lost my indexes. That's weird. Hold on, let me go to load layout. Okay, there they are. I had to load the actual layout that I typically use. Okay, so a couple additional things. The preset layout that you're gonna, when you're loading it, you will see indexes up here. Okay, so from main, your source will be whoever your broker is set to. Actually, let's go into that real quick before we let's go to I'm going to show you how to get to the dashboard. There's two ways to get to the dashboard. You'll see these little boxes that I call it the Rubik's Cube. You can click a mini version of it, or you can click Shift F12 on your keyboard, and that'll open the standard dashboard. The difference between the two is this dashboard has these buttons on it, which say dashboard, windows, and sources. The sources will basically be your data sources and news sources. Windows are all your windows that are open, any one of these windows. As a matter of fact, if you minimize one of your windows, you can look up here, find it. Here's my daily, right click, and I can say bring to front. Okay, and I'll open it back up. And of course, the settings. I want to real quick go through the settings. So there are two important aspects to the settings: the data source and the trading accounts. Your data source is what powers the software. Okay, so as you see right now, I have 3 different brokerage accounts. I have an Ally Invest account, which is if you opened up strictly through Ally Invest. I have an MBT Ally Invest account, which if you had an MB trading account and then MB, as you know, got bought out by Ally Invest, if you have a quote MB account, some of you still have it, that's another brokerage account. And then I also have an account with TD Ameritrade. Medved connects to additional brokers, Interactive, E-Trade, and if you're in Canada, there's Questrade. Looks like they've added a few others. They have some Bitcoin brokers. Looks like a new one in Australia. A couple new ones in Australia. So they are constantly adding. Gain Capital Futures is another one. These are your, and then they also have your data sources. Okay, excuse me. So let me back up. These are both brokerage accounts and their data sources. So up here is your data source, which comes from your brokerage account. I don't think I was clear about that. It's a brokerage account that gives data. So some of you I know are on StockWatch, which is just strictly a data provider. In other words, if you don't have one of the integrated brokers, and let me go back over here. Okay. If you don't have one of these integrated brokers, then you have to get data from somewhere. Okay. And that's where all of these additional sources come from, like StockWatch and IQ Feed and trying to think who else is a data feed provider. Arca Snapshot, those are data feed providers. So I know it's confusing, but you have a data source, which could be a broker or just a data feed provider. So I have the ability to get quotes. Remember, these are where the quotes come from. I can get my quotes from Ally Invest, I can get it from Ally MB, or I can get it from Ameritrade. So you'll notice I actually get all of my quotes on my account from, my quotes come from TD Ameritrade. So when I click here, TD Ameritrade, that's who I have chosen for my quotes. Okay. That's what powers my software. So then separately, I have my accounts, and that's down here. I can link my brokerage accounts. You can link brokerage accounts through any one of these brokers listed here. Ally Invest, Ally MBT, E-Trade, Gain Capital Futures, Interactive Brokers, Optimus Futures, which is Rhythmic, Questrade, Robinhood, TD Ameritrade, and Tradier. These are all brokers that are integrated to Medved Trader, and you can access your brokerage account through Medved, and you can trade through the charts through Medved directly to those brokerage accounts. So you can see I have 3 different logins, 3 different accounts, 3 different access points. Okay. So you would need to, if you need to add a new account, you'd click add, select which one, and then you have to type in your username and password. You need to verify the account. It's always important to verify the account to make sure it links up to it. Okay. Additionally, for those of you that have Ally Invest or Ally MBT, as you know, Ally covers the cost of your Medved platform, the $19.99 monthly cost, which is additional to the Clearlines fee. You need to make sure that you periodically log into your account, okay? Because they have to see that you're logging in at least once a month. It recognizes, because if you don't log in, they'll think that you're not using it, and they'll basically turn it off. You also have to maintain a balance of at least $500 in your account to be able to continue to get that free $19.99 a month Medved access. Okay. Are there any questions about this part of it? Any questions? No questions. If you have questions, ask in the chat box. Or I guess you can unmic and ask me a question, and I'll let you do it that way. Okay, so again, you link your data from here and your trading accounts from this section. So you might get data from one broker only. Okay, you might choose to just use your data from one account, but you might choose to trade from other accounts, or vice versa. All right, you might get data from multiple accounts, but you only choose to trade out of one. So there's 2 important places I need to point out. So up on the this is your index / portfolio window is what I call this. Okay, there are 2 components to this. Under main, under portfolio, you have a data source. All right, that's what gives you the data for the portfolio and for the charts. All right, there's also indexes. Okay, you get data to power your indexes. So you might use Yahoo Finance, or actually I've been using TD Ameritrade. So TD Ameritrade does power my indexes. I actually need to save my layout again. This is because I just made a change. Yes. If you make a change like I just did, if you change a source, you need to save it so it remembers it. So my index panel, some of you may get your quotes from Yahoo because Ally, I think, doesn't give you all the indexes for some weird reason. You can choose which indexes you want to view through this. Actually, let's do this a little different. Let's go like this. Hold on. Indexes, select, composite, S&P, and the VIX. Okay, there we go. And then let me save my layout. Okay, because I made, again, a little bit of a change. Wayne says yours doesn't show indexes. Okay, so Wayne, what you need to do is first click right here where it says indexes. And what does it show for your data source for your indexes right now? Yahoo. Okay, which is fine. You have an Ally account, right? Who's your primary broker? Yes. Okay. Okay. So you'll select. You've got Yahoo selected. Then right to the right of it, where it says select indexes, here's what you're going to need to do. You're going to need to select $DJI, and then this is going to be kind of weird, but unselect everything else, okay? Uncheck anything else that's checked in the list. It's kind of a way you got to kind of trick the deal to make it look right, okay? So when you click OK, so like what it'll look like is after you uncheck everything, you should see just one symbol, $DJI. Okay. Then you have a blank screen. Okay. So can you check $DJI and then click OK and tell me, does that appear? Actually, you know what would be interesting? Let's do something. Do you mind being a shared participant to let me take over your screen and show everybody? Do you mind if we do that? I think it'll make it easier if I can take over your screen and everybody can watch. Okay, we're gonna try this. All right, I'm gonna make you presenter. Make presenter, and I'm gonna request keyboard and mouse, and I'm gonna say yes. This is kind of cool. Okay, so you should have a deal that says, do you want to be presenter? You need to say yes, and you want to give me control. And you have to show your screen. So there's a deal to click so you can show your screen. Hey, oh, looky there. Okay, so I see your screen. Everyone sees your screen. Do you have more than one monitor? I don't see your Medved. What you'll have to do is there's a setting under GoToMeeting for screen, and you'll have to select which screen you want to show me. If you have multiple monitors, there's a drop down to pick, if you have multiple screens, the one that you have your Medved on. So you'll have to open the window. I'm assuming you have more than one monitor. If I unmute you, do you have a microphone, Wayne? Do you have a mic? No. Okay. So do you have multiple monitors? Oh, I guess I can. Hold on. This is actually moving really slow. Let's see. Display settings. Multiple display. No, I'm running. Oh, okay. So it doesn't. I can't. You're on a different computer then. You got two different computers going. I got you. I can't access. Um, yeah, that won't matter. Okay. Okay. Darn it. All right, we'll have to do. All right, I'm gonna grab the screen back. Sorry. Um, all right. Sorry. We'll have to do that. I'll have to get with you separately, but um, you should be able to go to where it says indexes, click select indexes, and check the Dow. Now, one thing you might have to do is select tile index layout right here. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, you're gonna have to put Medved on that machine. That's okay. Oh, do you want me to load Medved on the other computer for you? All right, you're gonna have to give me back hold on. Let me let's do this again. All right, we're gonna try it one more time. No, this is cool. Hopefully it doesn't go too slow. Last time I did this. Go ahead and give me control and show your screen again. Okay. So let's see here. Let's go to this. Medved Trader.com. And we'll go to downloads. Actually, this is a good idea. Then we can see this from the pretty much from the get-go. I'm actually going to download the beta. I think they just put a brand new beta out. Download, run. Actually, this is good showing this from the get-go. Then you can see the whole shebang. Okay, why is it not letting me? There we go. Next. Next. I think I've lost mouse control. Whoops. Hold on. Okay. All right. So I need you to log in with your Medved username and password. Okay. So let's see. Let's go through the wizard. Okay, your data. Who's your? Is it Ally Invest or Ally Invest MBT? I don't remember. So select your broker that provides your data. MBT. Okay. And we're only going to pick Yahoo Finance for news. Okay, if you're logged in on your other computer, make sure you log out because that's going to conflict with the data. So one of the things, this is part of the new update that they just created. It automatically starts out with my swing layout. See, the swing layout's already started. So, okay, one thing we need to do is we need to make sure we're logged into your account. So we're going to go to settings from the into the dashboard. So yeah, there you go. This is your Ally MB login. we do something wrong? Yeah, Joe, I'm going to post this up on the, I'll post this on the YouTube. You sure that is that this is your login for your Ally MBT account that you're putting in, not the Medved account login. There we go. Hey. Yes. All right. So what that did is that configures your account so you can also trade through your account. So that now activated the ability to trade through your account. So let's close those windows down. And that will be linked over here. So your accounts are now linked. All right, and now you have data. So you have quotes. So when I was talking about, let's look at the indexes. So you're getting quotes. Whoops. The problem is they don't give you the S&P for some reason. I don't know why. And due to so one other issue you'll notice that you can't see everything, and that's because of your screen resolution. So we have to make these charts a little bit, hold on, we have to resize them a little bit. So I can pull this down. Unfortunately, your screen resolution makes it a little challenging. Whoops. Come on, computer. There we go. Okay. This is one of those quirky things is it all depends on your screen resolution. So for some of you, using this layout may not make as much sense. You might have to change your layout up a little bit. There we go. All right. And the last one. Okay. All right. So let's do this. We're going to go to indexes. We're going to switch from Ally to Yahoo as your source. That's just for the indexes. And then we're going to, hold on 1 second. We're going to select It's kind of weird. You got to do this first, and then you got to go back again. Indexes. And then we're going to add $COMP and $SPX. Okay, now we have indexes. All right. Okay. So we have our under main, because this is what quotes the charts. We have MB, and then under indexes, what quotes what powers the indexes is Yahoo Finance. And then we also have data that we get from here, and that is also Ally Invest. That's what powers all of these tickers. So to add in additional tickers, you click right here under what's called the sample portfolio. I'm going to rename this, and I'm going to call it Daily Watch List. And actually, hold on, I'm going to change it. Technically, this is a portfolio because of the way the symbols are set up, okay? Because you can put shares that you bought in there. I'm going to add a watch list because I like to use a watch list. That's where you can just add symbols. Daily watch list. And I'm going to rename this one just indexes. Because that's on the left side. Okay, now, and then I need to go here to main. I'm going to switch this to daily watch list. And then we need to go click on view. And we need to select simple. I think it's simple, or is it tile? Simple 2. And then we need to put some symbols in. So I'm going to give you my symbol list from today. Hold on. I'm going to copy from mine. I'm going to see if it'll let me do this. Copy. Paste. Nope, it won't let me. All right, so I'm just going to type in some symbols. Okay. There you go. So now you can see the symbols up here. If you want to load a chart, click on the symbol and it will load all of the data on your charts. Now that we've got this set up, we want to do File, Save Layout, and this is we need to add a new folder. Medved Trader. And it is swing layout. So now this layout is saved on your computer. Because of the screen resolution, obviously everything's a little small, so you'll need to open up individual charts to see the bigger view, okay? All right, so one of the things I was talking about earlier is to put your show below the ribbon, the quick access toolbar. I like to do that because that gives you the ability to click on different buttons. So I want to add some buttons. I'm going to put the frequency button on the quick access toolbar. I'm going to put the period button on the quick access toolbar. I'm going to put the buy and sell button for those that want to be able to trade off their charts. Buy and sell. This is a great one, the flatten trade button. Or if you want to reverse a trade, reverse button. And so now you have all these buttons. So from any chart, any of your minute intervals, you have this. Now I also have to do it because long, mid, and short quote or historical charts are different. I have to do the same thing to the historical charts. So again, show below the ribbon, and then we're going to add frequency. We're going to add periods. That's how far back you want to see in time. We're going to add whoops. Buy. Here, let me blow this up so you can see it. Okay. We're going to add sell. We're going to add flatten. And we're going to add reverse. Okay, so these are now all on your quick access toolbar. Okay, so we've got this layout. Now that this layout's all done, I'm going to save it one more time. Save layout. Swing layout. Yes. Okay. So you may not like this because it's got a lot of, it's busy. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create one more layout. I'm going to close some of these windows. Oops. Hold on. Actually, hold on. I need to fix something. Oh, why did that not save? Oh, that's weird. Okay. Hold on. File. Save layout. Swing layout. Yes. Okay. So now that that's saved, this can be the basis for other layouts, this specific layout. So if I only, let's say I want just to view two charts, that's all. I don't need, I want to view one historical chart because I want a big view. I want to see it big and clear. and and I want one, whoops. Oh, come on. Whoops, sorry. It's hard doing this because I'm doing it remotely. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to close down all these minutes except for one. And then I'm going to stretch this all the way down. Okay. So now I did it again. Okay. So now this is why I like this, because it's easy to see. So this is going to be whatever minute I want, and I have a drop down here, so I can pick if I want a 1 minute, and I want to switch this to a daily chart. So I have a minute chart and I have a historical chart. Okay, so I can look at whatever minute time frame, and we'll say daily. So let's save this. We're going to call this two chart layout. Two chart layout. All right. So now you took one layout and you modified it, and we created another layout with two charts. Or let's take it one step further. Let's say you want to watch four charts. Okay. Let's say you want to watch your long-term chart, and you wanted to look at 3 different minute intervals. So I'm going to cut that in half, and I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to cut this in half. Okay. See, the problem is that when you're dealing with a monitor, I think because of your screen resolution, we're probably better off just leaving a 2 setup. Actually, or what we could do, we'll take it one step further. We'll do a 3. We'll keep one big window and 2 small windows. So we're going to go main, new chart, same as this chart. I want another one of these charts. Okay, and then I'm going to slide that over here. And then I'm going to squinch it down a bit. Okay. And then I'm going to call this my, whatever, 30 minute. All right. All right. So now I have a historical chart, which could be day, week, or month, depending on where I switch. I have a minute, which this will be one of my bigger minute lights. If I want it to be like 130, I can pick 130 as a custom, right? Or if I just want to see a 30 minute, go back to 30. If I'm a real super active trader and I want to see a half minute, I can go here and switch that to 0.5 and get a half-minute chart, whatever you want. So now we have another layout. This is a 3-chart layout. So let me save it. File, save layout, and we're going to call that the 3-chart layout. I don't know what just happened. Oh, I need to fix something in there. I'm going to make a couple changes in your settings real quick. First of all, I don't like, I'm going to, whoops. I don't like highlight indicator when mouse hovers. We're going to show the hover price tooltip. And I'm going to remove the name of the company. We'll leave the symbol. I don't know if you like candles or not. Oh, I need to uncheck this child. Okay. Why is that looking the way it's looking? That's something doesn't look right. Hold on, let me switch. Okay. That's weird. Your half minute does not look correct, but your minute looks correct. Something's going on. All right, let me save this again. File, save layout, 3-chart layout. Yes. Do you like this layout, Wayne? These layouts that I'm creating? Oh, you probably need to type. I'll let you take the mouse for a minute. I've been hogging your mouse. On the equity alert site, I believe there is a file folder on the lower right when you have your new layouts. Which one do you use now for pop and droppers, and how can we download it? You mean you're talking about, Joe, on the in the webinar, the little folder in the webinar? Yes. Yeah, I have to look and see if I've updated it to the most recent. Since we're not in that, I can't look right now. I have to look tomorrow. Okay, so I've given you a couple of layouts. I've kind of shown you guys how to change them around and customize them. Again, if you just need to add stock symbols, you do that right here where it's add edit portfolios. You can add and delete symbols right here, or you can just type, like click on a chart and then start typing, and it'll load the symbol that way. Let me just check one more thing real quick. Indicators. Okay. Everything looks good. Any other questions? We've already been an hour in. Didn't realize it. Any other questions right now? So I'm gonna Wayne, I'm gonna take back the screen. You've got a nice layout. And to switch between your layouts, remember, just go to File and then Load Layout, and then just click on the layout that you want. But you're all set. Oh, hold on, I got to fix this one. I don't know why it switched. Hold on. Be glad I stuck around. For some reason, the grid changed. Hold on, let me save it again. File, save, 2-chart layout. Yes, I don't know why that. Let me double check. Hold on. Why does it keep switching? This is a glitch. This could be a glitch. Huh. I have to let the guys know. Might have. Hold on. From standard. Let me try to save this one more time. File. I think I found a glitch. Sorry, guys. Where's the button to add stocks to the watch list? That's right here. It's this one that says edit portfolios. This is where you add stock symbols. Oh, that was the other thing I wanted to add. I wanted to add hold on. Add quick access. So you know which one. File, save layout, 3 chart layout. All right, let's try this again. File, load layout, 2 chart layout. It keeps changing it. So for some reason, there's a glitch. It keeps changing it back to standard grid. Let me try this. File, restart. Wow. The Amazon's still falling, down 31 after being up 123 for the day. Tomorrow could be ugly. I'm sure it will be. Yeah, S&P futures are down right now. Okay, there it is. It's back. Hold on. File. 3 chart layout. It's back. Okay, it's working. File. 2 chart layout. Whoops. File. Load layout. Two chart layout. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. File, load layout, three chart layout. All right, we're good. Okay, so I'm going to grab the screen back. And there's my two chart layout. So your resolution makes a big difference, obviously, on how things, depending on your computer, will definitely impact how you view your charts. All right, guys. Any other questions? I've got a
Yeah, Kip.
yes.
Alan.
Hey, Alan.
Yeah, I'm going to need some help here because I'm not. I've tried playing with this, and I got into a section of Medved that is not where you are.
Okay. Alan, do you mind if I get with you tomorrow?
How about next week?
That's fine. Yeah, you just email me. Let me know what's good for you,
Okay.
and I'll do is we'll do a private one-on-one, and I'll log onto your computer and we'll figure it out.
Okay. All right.
Yep. Thanks. Yeah, actually, my wife's pulling up. We're getting ready to go vote, so I guess that's it for today. I will continue to do these. I'm going to do these at least once a week, so we'll do some more of these just not really one-on-one, but smaller just sessions on how to use the platform and get it set up. And I don't mind logging on to some of your computers and showing y'all how we do it. But
I would appreciate that.
yeah, no problem. Don't mind doing that at all, Alan. All right. Oh, there's the dogs. The wife's home. So that's it for today, guys. Have a great one. I'll see y'all in the morning.